do that. I would see, because I feel like when you tell somebody a name, it's like, like, oh, I heard Fred. People are going to start to think that they hear it. So that's my thing. That's why I'm all like, well, I'd rather see what other people hear, and that's part of my, when I'm doing evidence, going through evidence. So, and collecting it, and, I just want people to, validate what their experiences are on evidence, stuff like that. So.
Take me through a scenario here. I come up to you and I say, hey, I have an interest in the paranormal. I watch all the TV shows. I want to join your group. I've never done it before. What do you say to me?
So one, I'll go up to when somebody asks me about that, I have them fill out, we're nonprofit, so we have to have them fill out an application, then come to a meeting, and we have to vote you in, because the application says, what is gotten you involved? Have you even had any paranormal experiences? What tools and tricks, what can you, if you know how to use it. Other than, you like the ghost hunting shows, or, stuff like that, we go pretty in depth because we want reliable members, and and we want people to, that actually have a passion for the paranormal, and, and stuff like that. So I'll be like, hey, here's an application, here's the bylaws to go with the application, and here's what our next meeting is, if you can make it, and stuff like that, and then we'll vote them in at the meeting if they show up, and see what access that they can provide, and go from there.
So what would your opinion then? I'm going to put you on the spot here, okay? Only because I'm still on a rampage about the whole paranormal field right now. So,
yeah.
If I came up to you and you said, why do you want to do this? And I said, well, I don't really care what I find or what I don't find, or what I'm trying to find. I have no answer to what we want to do. I just want to play with some ghosts. What's your reaction?
Well, I would be like, well, at the moment, we can't even take any members, but I would be like, well, if you got, we always have we'll call it fan-based hunts. So I'd be like, hey, if you want to come to one of our fan-based hunts to see what we do, then, and when we pass around equipment, we do get people that are constantly wanting to, try out equipment because they've seen the ghost hunting shows. Then, so you never get the people coming back to the fan-based investigations. But yeah, so then we always have something for even the person that says, I don't care, I just want to try equipment now. So, to me, it's like, to us, if that guy had a great time at our fan-based investigation, the word spreads from next person to next person. And then next you know it, you'll find somebody that wants an investigation. Or needs help, or has that passion for paranormal. But we never, honestly, may have that guy, join the group, because he doesn't have the assets that we need. So, and I am looking for main officers, because I'm on 4 officers right now. So, but yeah, so I always invite people that, just because they've seen the ghost hunting shows. After that, you never see them again. So, but yeah. Always have something that they can be involved in, because I feel like people need to be in. It's like I said, I'm trying to spread the word about the paranormal and how it's not scary. So And that's one form of way is when you get those people that say, I don't care, and I just want to try out equipment. To me, because then they'll just talk about it after. They'll talk about that ghost hunt or something. Yeah.
Let's talk about you for a couple of minutes here.
What
made you decide to get into the paranormal? Because this is a field that is very intriguing, yet very fickle, to say the least.
I don't know if you've ever heard about this. So, my paranormal group came to me in a dream. So the name, something was talking to me, and the name they just told me, the paranormal came to me. The name came to me in the dream. And I've always been interested in the paranormal since I was a kid. And then, I've never really had an interest to really make a group, So, 4 years ago, I had a dream about both the paranormal, and the next day I was thinking about it, and I'm maybe I should. At this time of my life, I had depression, so to me, it was something that just awakened me to make a group to get me out of depression. So it was kind of a push up the right direction kind of thing, because I like being a leader, and I was always doing group things and stuff like that. And when I had the dream, it was stuff. I don't even know. It was a person standing there, and it was talking to me, and it told me something about ghost hunting, and it told me that your name, it even told me a name, and to call it the paranormal. So ever since then, I was maybe I should, make a group. And at the time, it was an iffy group, because it was I'll see if any of my friends want to, start the group with me and go from there. And, so ever since, I was, to me, it's a calling. I don't know what it is, because at the time, I can't even tell you. It was just the weirdest dream I've ever had. And ever since, I was start a paranormal group. So, yeah, and ever since I've had the group, and yeah. So,
what do you think, Elise, makes your group so much different than anything else that's out there, or for the majority of groups that are out there?
Really, I think I get, other than you told me that the other groups do the historical thing, and we work with the historical group, historians here. They're also spreading the awareness of the paranormal. It's very unique. And I don't, I talk to other paranormal groups in Montana, and they don't do that. So I feel that's something different. Is also just spreading the awareness of that it's not a scary thing all the time, and also making people feel safe in their home. Because I've never really experienced anything in the paranormal, honestly, super scary. And I feel it's something that we can live around and understand it more. So that's what I think makes me more unique than any other paranormal group, because I've never ran into another paranormal group that does the same thing as me. And other than, medium, I guess, I'm real skeptical on that. Even being in the paranormal field, I am still a skeptic person. So, but yeah, that's what I think makes me unique, is having this, just feeling like it's something I should be. Yeah, I guess that's just how I feel. That's why we're unique. So, yeah.
How many investigations do you think you guys do a year?
Oh, no, that's a good one. Probably almost 30 plus a year. Probably a little bit more than that, because around Christmas time we get a lot of homeless. So, up to see. Every weekend there's something going on. So, yeah. We do a lot.
Well, I'm going to cut you off there because you just got something that really kind of triggered with me. What do you mean about that? You usually get a plethora of like investigations when it comes to Christmas time.
Is that something? One of my theories is, I'm going to kind of gloss on how for Christmas time. So I don't believe that there is a veil around Halloween. So I believe that Christmas time is more of an active time because people tend to have more happy memories. There's always tragic memories. There's always something tragic or happy that happens at that time. Like I've heard more Christmas stories, like ghost stories around Christmas time, and every time, like not like every year we get like homeowners, but every other